Hey guys, what is up? My name is Sam and you're watching Drama Juseyo. Hey guys, so after this happened, I have one less place to watch Korean dramas. Today I'm actually going to talk about different places you can watch Korean dramas that are legal ways to watch Korean dramas, because we know there are less legal ways to watch Korean dramas. We're not going to talk about those. Anyways, so today I'm actually going to talk about some different sites you can go to watch Korean dramas, pros and cons of them. I actually have pricings too, so you guys can kind of get an idea of what you're looking at. It's not a sell. Nothing is sponsored by anybody. This is just some research I did so you guys can be a little more in the know. I know the older Korean drama watchers are going to know a lot of these or about these, but the newer ones, especially a few of them who are like, where am I going to watch my dramas now, who have commented on our video, which thank you so much for, I think at the point of me shooting this, it's 2.3 thousand views on that video. And that is just crazy, so thank you. But for the ones who don't know where to go, I'm going to help you out with the legal ways that you do have to pay for, but we will talk about those in a minute. After that, I'm going to start with the obvious one, the one that everybody knows about, and that is Viki. Viki is a streaming service for international dramas, but primarily it's Korean, Chinese, and Japanese that they subtitle. If you sign up for a yearly subscription now, I think you get like 30% off the year. But I think that's trying to draw more viewers in, which is a smart move because they know that people are going to be looking, and if they drop their price, then it's kind of like buying a cable package. Looks good now, it's going to be a little more expensive later, so just remember that if you do sign up for this. Right now, Viki is, I believe, $2.92 a month, which normally it's $4 and some change a month. It's $34.99 for the year. And right now, because it's 30% off, it's that cheap. I think I pay a little bit more than that, whatever more that is. I'd have to look it up. I think it's probably close to like $50. But it was the same for Drama Fever as well. I just had my subscription separated enough so I wasn't paying $100 in a month. For Viki, I do think Viki has a good selection. It has a lot of the more recent dramas up. It doesn't have all of them, especially with Drama Fever having the license for exclusivity on a lot of their dramas. Viki doesn't have them for our region because they do not have the license for them. You can find them, but if they're not in your region, you won't be able to watch them. It doesn't matter whether you pay the standard, which is the ones that would be the price for, or the premium, which comes with the Kokowa TV app as well. Get a bigger selection. They have movies, they have TV shows. It's nice because they do have them as they're airing. The problem with Viki, and it's not really 100% a problem, is that it is subtitled by volunteers. So even though yes, the show is showing on the website, take a look at where it says like percentage EN, which is the percentage that's been translated into English. Because you might be able to watch it if you can understand Korean, but if you can't, you're gonna get jumpy subtitles. So it's better to wait till it says like 90 or 99%, and then eventually 100% subtitled. If you're waiting for a Monday, Tuesday drama, watch it like Wednesday, Thursday, because then you're more likely to have the subtitles completed. Next one I want to talk about is called Kokowa TV, which I actually have very little experience with. I see them advertised a lot. Sometimes like I'll get Facebook ads for them and stuff, and they'll show like some of the shows they have on them. But I was looking through their stuff, and it's not going to have all of the dramas. They kind of focus on like 3 major channels: KBS, NBC, and SBS. So if you're watching a TVN drama, you're not going to get it on this website. Right now there's no free trial with it, so you're gonna have to pay to watch. They do have a 99-cent option for the day, so if you want to pay like $2 or $3 to have a couple days to kind of like feel it out, I don't think that's too much of a money loss for the ability to kind of like test out the page. Now going back to Viki, they have like an $8.33 a month option with Viki, and it connects you to Kokowa, so that actually might be the better deal, is to go with Viki and have Kokowa kind of attached to it. And for Viki to have that, it's like $100 a year. So just be aware of that. Kokowa, I believe when I was going through, does have some free content, but I don't think it's very, like, you're not going to get a large selection of free content. So I think it would almost be better to pay the 99 cents for the day and then go from there, because you're gonna have a better experience, I believe, with the website, and you'll be able to look at more rather than just getting some of the free stuff and trying to make a decision from there. So your next option, which I'm only putting it as an option, is because Korean dramas do exist on it, is Hulu. Now, I can actually count out the number of dramas that are on Hulu, which is 17. They have 17 dramas on Hulu, and it's not like the largest selection. I think they have things like Legend of the Deep Blue Sea. I think they have Heirs. They don't have a ton of selection, but they do give you the first week free. So if you want to go binge something and you just want to do it and not have to pay for it, Hulu is the way to go. If you also don't want to pay for it, just find someone with a Hulu password and you don't have to, and then you can watch them. But Hulu's not too expensive. I think this is more for the option of people who already have it, because yes, you do get the first week free. They have a promotional thing going on that for the next year it's $5.99 a month, and that's what I'm using right now, and then it changes at the end of the year to I think like $7.99 a month. But Hulu is also really good, like if you watch American TV, because they have the most recent TV shows up. They're usually up within like the first 24 hours. Like, I use it instead of cable, basically, and it's cheaper for that. But that is what Hulu is more geared toward. It's more geared toward the American market, not really the Korean drama market. But they do have international shows. I believe they have some international movies, and they do have Korean dramas. So I'm putting it in there because they do exist, but that's more of a if you already have it, or if you know someone who already has it. I'm gonna suggest is kind of in an interesting bubble because it's Netflix. And although Netflix doesn't have any currently airing dramas, like you're not gonna get the ones that are coming up right now, they do have their own original content, which is really kind of cool. And I think it kind of makes it more worth it for Netflix. And if you're telling me you don't know someone with a Netflix password, you're silly, because I think almost everybody I know has a Netflix password, and I'm sure they'll let you borrow it. But for those who don't, or can't, or have friends who won't allow you to mooch off their Netflix account, the basic package is $10.99. It's $10.99. But you get a 30-day free trial, so you do get to check it out before you actually kind of commit to it. And as long as you like cancel your subscription, you won't get charged anything. So you get the first month free. You get to check it out. They do have some of the more recent dramas that have already been completed. I think Strong Woman Do Bong Soo is on it. I think Descendants of the Sun is on it. So they have their own kind of content, their own movies, their own TV shows that are in Korean or Japanese, Chinese. I mean, they've got ridiculous amounts of like international original content that is actually really good. So it's almost worth taking like your free month just to kind of check it out. From the sounds of it, the hardest channel to get a hold of is probably TVN. Netflix does have their own original content, and that's great. And they have some of the older stuff too. So it's almost worth checking out. The last one on my list is, it's called Verve. And I've actually seen it advertised a lot, but I've never actually like truly checked it out. But a lot of people suggested it. So I'm gonna suggest it to you with kind of a caution. Because the way that Verve works is that you pay for a subscription to a website that condenses everything. So you have like Crunchyroll on it, you have Drama Fever on it, you have a whole bunch of different like other websites you pay subscriptions for, but you pay money to them to watch it on their website. And so, as I said, yes, Drama Fever is on it. And the reason why it's coming with an asterisk is because I don't know if they're going to lose Drama Fever because Drama Fever shut down, if they're going to be able to keep all the shows that are on it but not be able to continue with the airing shows that are there, so you kind of just get stuck wherever the drama ended. I don't know, and I didn't pay for it, but enough people suggested it on our Drama Fever Has Died video that I almost think it's worth kind of mentioning it. The first 30 days are free, so maybe I'll go check it out, but I don't think it's gonna be like, yes, it's gonna have Korean dramas on it, and you'll probably be able to watch a lot of the ones that you kind of had lined up, so maybe I will go check it out just to watch the more completed ones. But with a 30-day free trial, at least you have the ability to kind of feel it out and then cancel if you don't want it. And then I think it's like $9.99 a month after that, so that's kind of another option that you have. So those are everything that I kind of know so far. I did a lot of research. I kind of looked everything up, made sure I knew the prices. Right now everything is as of today, as of Tuesday, October 30th today, that information is good. After that, who knows, if you find this later on, I can't help you. But for right now, those are what we have so far. There's a lot of free trials that you can get into. One cheap option, and then Viki, I don't think we can have a free trial. I think it's automatic, you're paying for it right away. The ones that I do suggest, the two that I suggest the highest for you guys to kind of look into and invest in is definitely Viki and Netflix. But if you have someone with a password, Netflix isn't really an investment, you just take it from someone else. But if you guys know other places to watch Korean dramas, like, let me know down below where you think you can find Korean dramas that are legal, because I know you can find them online subtitled without paying, but we're not going to advertise that here. But if you know other places to watch Korean dramas, like, throw it down below. If there's something I missed, or if you guys kind of are for one and not the other, like I'm for Viki and Netflix, just let me know down below, because these are just my opinions and my research, but you guys might have more information than I do. And until then, we will see you next Tuesday. Okay.